Good morning, Katarina. Hello. Hi, Casey. Hello, everyone. Please excuse my mess and my lateness. I had a little extra cuddle time with my daughter this morning, and then we just finished breakfast, so I had to kind of wrangle her. I'm at home right now, as you can see, and I'm filming in my little craft table area, so I had to kind of my husband's at work, my son is at preschool, and so it's just me and my daughter this morning. So I had to kind of, like I said, kind of block off this little area that I'm filming in right now so that she can't get to too many of my things while I'm doing this live. So anyway, if you hear her in the background, that's my girl. Good morning, Jenny. Good morning, Amy. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me. You haven't missed anything yet. I was just getting started. This is this week, right? Yes. Okay. So, welcome. I'll give people some more time to join. I know I joined in kind of late, so welcome. My name is Anne. For those of you who don't know me, I do these weekly lives. I've been doing them for, I think, the past like 7-ish, maybe 8 months now. Just as I started doing this while I was still, during my time on the Happy Planner Squad, just as a way to get to know you all more and, to kind of show, well, originally when I got started, I timed it so that I would do it before I, head into work. So it was like kind of like a weekly, like before I go into work, check-in thing. And I still do that. I still, do this occasionally when I go into work, and I time it for the first day of my work week, which is usually a Monday or a Tuesday. I use that as a way to, like I said, show the person behind the planner and to get to know you all better and check in with you all. So this week I decided to, this week I go to work for the first time this week on Tuesday, tomorrow, but things have been picking up at work, at the hospital. For those of you who don't know, I'm a nurse, so, and I work in a hospital, but so tomorrow I feel like I'm gonna be, doing my usual thing and rushing into work. So I figured I'd try something a little bit different today and do like a plan with me instead, so that I can A, say hi to you all, and B, finally get my Before the Pen, ready fairly on time for the week. So why not do it as a live? So I've done one of these before, but it's been a while, and it's been a while since I've done a Before the Pen on time in general. So forgive me if I'm kind of kind of stumbling through, and I tend to what's up, Kyle? Kyle, I don't know if you meant to join. My husband's on here. See, I'm already losing my train of thought, but anyway, so I will go ahead and get started soon. I'm just trying to wait for more people to join because I know I joined in kind of late, and I know on Instagram sometimes it takes a while for people to be notified that, lives are happening. So anyway, yeah, today's live, I'm going to be doing a live plan with me. I'm going to be planning for this week in my vertical. And I will be, as with all my lives, I'll go ahead and, hello, good morning. I'll go ahead and save this live to my IGTV. It now, fair warning, I think it doesn't bother most people, but I am filming this in landscape mode, and I know that usually in the lives they tend to default to, I think, the portrait mode. So my point is, this video, once I save it to IGTV later, it's gonna be sideways. So as long as you don't, it's just easier for me to film or do the live this way. But once it's saved to IGTV, it's gonna be sideways. So if you're watching later, if you wanted to go back and review it, or you're not able to stay for the whole time and you want to come back and watch it later, just FYI, it's going to be sideways, and I know it's that way, so hopefully that doesn't bother you too much. So good morning. It is 8. Well, it's I'm a little late, so it's close to 9 over here. I'm here in sunny SoCal. This is a little bit later than I usually do my lives, but I figured I'd do something different this week. So, and I do, just FYI, I do have badges turned on. So if you feel so inclined, I appreciate all your support in that way. I appreciate your support just by being here. And for those of you who check in later with me, if you're not able to, join the live, or if you can't stay for long, I appreciate you watching afterwards too. So yes, Michelle, SoCal represent. Yes, to TRP, yes. So sorry, that's another thing about me, is I tend to ramble too. But yes, so today, this week, so backing up a little bit, for those of you who haven't seen, I am hosting a giveaway over on my Instagram, feed, until I think I said August 20th or something like that. And they feature sticker books and planners from the new collaboration between the Happy Planner and I was trying to grab one of my sticker books and a bunch of stuff fell down, but excuse me, it's there's these new sticker books and planners from the Happy Planner and then Spoonful of Faith, and also the Happy Planner and Marabou Design. So what I tend to do, last week I did a spread. You can actually see part of it on the back here. I did a spread featuring the stickers from Spoonful of Faith, Jenna Holiday. If you're not already following her, please do. She has just amazing artwork. And the Happy Planner and A Spoonful of Faith and Marabou Design have collaborated with each other in the past. If you remember, they came out with those gorgeous covers, planner covers last year. I have one of them actually on my catch-all. So last week I did that spread featuring Spoonful of Faith. So this week, to continue kind of promoting my giveaway, I'm using a combination. It's basically the same sticker book. It's called Life is Sweet, but it comes in 3 different sizes. There's the mini, and the usual for classic, and then there's one sized for the big. But really, I mean, they're designated as such, but you really can use, as you'll see here in a little bit, because I actually use stickers from all 3 books, just depending on, what I feel like and, how it jives in the spread and everything. But you can actually use all 3 sizes in any any size planner. Well, maybe except the big. You wouldn't use so many of the big, like the really, really big stickers. Like this one was from the big in a mini planner, for example. But otherwise, you can use pretty much any size in any planner. That's the beauty of the Happy Planner. So anyway, um, yes, I am so in love with these new this new collab, or not new collaboration, but these new products from the collaborations that came out. Just I adore the colors and the illustrations, and in the inclusivity of it all is just amazing. So this week, like I said, I will be featuring the stickers from Marabou Design, Brandy Brown, and if you're not following her, also definitely check her out, give her some love, because they both Brandy and Jenna are amazing, super kind, super talented, super creative. Okay, so let me get started. So plan with me. So I'm gonna go in my vertical again this week, and I don't have a lot going on this week, except, as you can see, work and what else is going on. There are a couple of releases on Friday that I want to remind myself about, so I have those there. So I think, besides my rambling, this should be a fairly good morning, Vanessa. Oops, I almost ripped that sticker. This should be a fairly quick plan with me. Okay, so the very beginning, I'm going to put this sticker down first because it's probably one of my larger stickers slash clusters. So just to get that out of the way. So I usually do that first. I usually put the work stickers down first because, you know, those are the easiest days to plan out. My work week is usually, so I'm part-time. I'm a part-time nurse at the hospital, and so that usually equates to 2 days a week, 2 12-hour shifts. So you for those of you who have been following me for a while, you've noticed that I tend to use these very, very large Mambi Sticks Alpha stickers for work because you know, I work the 12-hour shift, and you know, that doesn't really leave much room else for any other plans. So I use those large stickers to block out the day. Excuse me, let me get some water here. All right, so when I go through a sticker book, I try to pick stickers because there's I don't know, for those of you who don't have this book yet, or maybe you do and you have seen, but so I'm flipping through the big right now. This particular book, there's definitely a cohesiveness to the stickers that you find in here, but there's also, it kind of reminded me of Color Story in a way, in that there's different themes also within the whole book. So you've got your there's like more of like a party time theme where she has more of like the, you know, like the confetti and the celebratory type stickers, and then there's also these cute you know, like lemon squeezy type stickers where you'll find more of the lemon motif running throughout the sticker book. And then you also have the florals, and with like the leaves and the very earthy kind of muted tones. So I went, of course, with the florals this week, more of the florals. And I did add in a little bit of the lemons in there because I like to try and kind of, I like to try and tie things together and include as many of the colors as I can that, you know, come in the sticker. So you'll see, you know, this kind of like bright red, orangey type color. These flowers reminded me of the flowers that come in the, where did I put it? Oh, here it is. It reminded me of some of the florals from, oh wait, I thought that was the book, but, where did I put it? I thought I had it here. Oh, here it is. So the pressed florals. So I also included some flower stickers from pressed florals as well. Let me bring this down closer so you can see. So I try to tie in and kind of work in as many of the colors as much as possible to bring it all together. So, and then I have a lot of these work stickers in different colors, and this week I chose the more of like the kind of what do you call this color? Like a pool color. Not quite like Tiffany blue, but yeah, those kind of bluish greenish work, because it kind of matches with the stickers from the my blanking. It's not that early, but my brain is still kind of like sluggish. In the sticker book. Okay, so, oh, thank you, Jenny. Bless you. My daughter just sneezed. Thank you, Jenny, for buying a badge. And yes, for those of you who have seen, I do have badges turned on. So thank you. Thank you again for your support. I'm just kind of scrolling back to see who else bought the badge so I can thank you. Thank you, Vanessa. Your support is so much appreciated. How am I doing? Oh, okay. How am I doing? Let me try and do this while I'm doing the plan with me, because I know I've been rambling on. I'm doing okay. Yesterday, we had a nice day off at the pool. And so I took we took our kids to our kind of like community pool, and we hung out there for a while. I think we kind of hung out for a little too long though, because after the kids came home, they were just like super trashed, and we could hardly get through lunch without a lot of, how kids can be kind of, when they're overtired, they behave a certain way. So, and I think my son didn't really feel too well afterwards, and he didn't really feel much to eating and things like that, and then he had a fever. But this morning he seemed fine and was behaving as he normally is, so we went ahead and my husband dropped him off at preschool. So I think it was I'm hoping it was just something like dehydration, or I don't know, maybe he got a little bit too much sun. But I'm just weirded out by it, because we had the hat, the kids had their hats on the whole time, even in the pool, but I guess you just never know with, I'm trying to make these stickers as straight as possible. I always say this in my lives and my plan with me's, that I'm always gonna get those those instruments to help me lie down the stickers properly, but then I never do, because I don't know, I just prefer to get down in there and just use my hands. And there are those stickers there are those tools that help lift up the stickers, but I was like, let me just use my fingernails, because I have fingernails or I have good enough fingernails, and I don't know, it's just quicker that way. Anyway, so yeah, we did pool day yesterday, and today, I have another day off, so I'm just hanging out with you all in the morning, and at the same time getting this cranked out so I can have this ready for the day. And I don't know. We'll just have to see. I'm gonna be, after I do this, I'll upload everything, and I'll be playing with my daughter, and my son will be home from school a little later. We'll have lunch. It's been good. I mean, home life has been as it usually is, and nothing unusual here. Drop off for preschool for my son has been getting easier and easier. He has he's very attached to Kyle, my husband, and he has just like my husband did. No, was it my husband? No, it was my brother-in-law, my husband's brother. He had problems with transitioning as well. So, but it's getting easier. Just trying to decide where I want to put these cute little. Look at these cute little transparent icons here. The little lemons and the little leaves and the little butterflies and dragonflies and everything. Yeah, so anyway, I digress a lot if you haven't noticed. But yeah, so home life is good. Work, I know I've mentioned this in the past, but work has been picking up, as I'm sure is happening also in everywhere else, in the United States and probably around the world too, but work has been picking up. We're seeing a lot more COVID patients again on our unit. So, I've been getting more of the COVID patients, and when I don't have COVID patients, they usually try and rotate the nurses around so that one nurse doesn't all get the COVID patients all the time. But when when it's my turn to, not have COVID patients, the other patients are just very, very, very sick. I work on a neurology in a cardiac telemetry unit, so we mostly see the neurology patients, so things like stroke, seizures, like back surgeries, spinal surgeries, brain surgeries, things like that. But we are also kind of like a med-surg tele unit where we're kind of like overflow for those patients who need cardiac monitoring. And so, anyway, yeah. Little work blurb there for you. Oh, the weather in my country. It differs depending on where in the country you live, but since I'm in Southern California, it tends to be, pretty sunny here. Furthermore, I live on the coast though, which I am super grateful for, because everywhere else in the county tends to be at least 10 to 15 degrees Fahrenheit warmer than it is here on the coast. So, and I do not do well with heat. I love living on the coast. Plus we're sorry, I'm trying to read the comments sideways at the same time. Plus we're near the beach anyway, so yes. Oh yes, Jenny, if you're still here, have a good time at the zoo. I will catch you later. Yes, Jana, I know you know. Hashtag mom life, Fortunately, my daughter, I'm looking at her right now. She's playing over in her little play area. Fortunately, she is fairly and can you all hear me okay? I'm sorry I didn't check that before I got started on this, but I hope you can all hear me okay. But yeah, my daughter is playing in her little play area. She's fairly low maintenance and independent, at least, during this age. You never know with kids. They go through phases and stages and things like that. So, let's see. New to the lives. Is that contact paper you Oh, yeah. So, this is actually wax paper. And I actually have my, um, this is, I would be remiss if I didn't mention this, but this is a piece of flair. It's a little pin from According to Allie, which, if for those of you who don't know, Allie, she was a former The Happy Planner Squad member. She now is, she has this, well, she's been selling these pieces of flair for ages, even before she started up her sticker shop. So now, yeah, she sells her own stickers, and she, you know, she draws them and things like that. So she was the one, I believe, who, originated this idea of using wax paper as a way to kind of help you pre-plan. So as you can see, I have to pre-plan for these things, otherwise I'm going to be sitting here forever just like flipping through sticker books to try and find, okay, which stickers do I want to use, and this live will be like 3 times as long because I tend to ramble. So yeah, I use wax paper because it's kind of translucent, but you can see through it well enough to where you can be like, oh yeah, I'd like to put it there, or you know, kind of figure out where you want to put your stickers. And it's not, it doesn't, like, it, even if you have your stickers on there for a long, long time, it won't take off the stickiness of the, like, you'll be able to peel off the stickers easily, even after rambling on for a long time, like I do. I tried using the, because I know the Happy Planner came out with, those planning, I'm like blanking on the names right now, but they came out with those pieces of plastic that help you plan your stickers and everything like that. But and I use them and they're fine, but if you're like me and you take forever to decide, you know, where and what stickers and then and things like that, after a while the stickers become really, really hard to pull off. So yeah, I use the wax paper instead. I should probably keep planning, huh? I'm telling you, my lives, I try to keep them as, you know, succinct and quick-ish as possible, but because I want to be mindful of your time as well. But then I tend to ramble, and then and I like I like hanging out and catching up with you all and things like that. So they tend to be longer. Yeah, so that's a paper that I use. Oh, Katerina, are the new COVID patients vaccinated? So interesting question. I won't get into it. I have many things to say about that, as you can imagine, as a nurse. But overall, I would say, I'm trying to think of all the last COVID patients I had recently, like within the past like 2 to 3 weeks. I would say like 9 out of 10 of them are unvaccinated. Yeah. And the one vaccinated patient that I had was their symptoms were like much more mild compared to my other patients. So yes. What else? Ooh, yes, elephants, Jenny. We just got zoo passes as well, so we've been going to the zoo more and more lately. So we also just saw elephants during our last trip. So anyway, so I think, am I all caught up in my comments here? Yes, okay, planning guides. Grr, my brain. Seriously. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just out of practice or something, but I do not know how those who do, you know, plan with me's regularly, like Desiree. But I mean, Desiree, she is incomparable. I think it just comes with practice, but I honestly don't know how those people do it with, you know, just with trying to do, you know, you would think as a nurse, I would be a little more better able at better able at multitasking, but maybe not for this. Anywho, yeah, so I don't have very much going on this week. Like I said, except for work and a couple of releases that I want to remember. And so what I usually do, this is just me, I just put little, hold on, I'm trying to adjust my screen so I can see a little bit more of my, there you go. I just put down to-do boxes throughout the week, and then my work stickers, and voila. And I try to vary the shapes as much as I can, because I don't know, I think it makes it look more interesting. Like this sticker, like I said in the beginning, this was from the big sticker book. This one right here is a little itty bitty to-do box from, I'm trying to find it, from the mini. I mean, just look at these cute little stickers. So they're all the same, like this is from the mini, but you can totally use these in the classic. But just look at these little boxes. I still can't get over it. When I was doing the flip through, I guess I'm just so amazed. I have not used a mini planner in a while, and so I forgot how little the stickers can be. So anyway, yeah, when I was doing the flip throughs on, by the way, I have flip throughs of all these books on my YouTube channel. And when I was going through the flip throughs, I just couldn't stop squeeing over the littleness of them. So, anywho, I mean, I blocked off most of my to-do box by doing that, but I don't have a lot going on actually this week, so, oh, I'm ripping my sticker. That's okay. It'll be covered up anyway. Where was I going with this? Oh, yes, the washi strips in the sticker book. Yeah, so speaking of washi strips, I actually use one here as kind of like a little contrast to my my bullet point, my checklist sticker there. So, and I like to do that. Like I said, I like to try to mix things up a little bit with the shapes and the colors. Like I try not to place too many of the same colors together. And I also like to try and incorporate, like I'll pick a main theme sticker book and then I'll pick like a second one as to pair them together, just to show also that, you know, with the Happy Planner stickers, you really can do anything, because a lot of these colors show up again and again, and or they coordinate. So it's really fun to see which sticker books, you know, will match with what. Okay, so let's move along here. I'm already like hitting the 30-minute mark here. I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I wasn't sure how it was gonna come together at first, but Friday. I really liked how it turned out, and really I owe a lot of how this looks, of course, to the person who designed the book, and that is Marabou Design. So all credit goes to her for the amazingness. I'm just carrying out the amazingness. Anyway, so let me lie down my work area for this Friday. Why does that look so crooked? I mean, I know it doesn't need to be perfect, but I do have some perfectionist type A tendencies latent within me. So, and that's something I'm kind of like working on, especially when it comes to, do I need to glue this down a little bit more? Yeah, it's kind of like lifting up, but I don't know where my usual roll-on adhesive went. I usually use the ones by Tombow, but I think I ran out. So I was like, okay, good old-fashioned glue stick today. What was I saying? Oh, anyway, so yeah, I'm trying to work on being, less bothered about, stickers not being straight and all these things. So, am I using Classic and a Mini as well? This year, this past year, I've only been in the Classic. I really want to try and get back into the Mini. When I first started my planning journey back in 2018, I had both the Mini and the Classic, and it was really cool because, then I could have, my Classic catch-all planner, and then I'd have like a little cute Mini on the go. So I really would like to get back into the Mini, but I don't know. This year was kind of weird. I mean, as it was, I'm sure, for many people, but I just with squad and work and becoming a new mom again earlier this year, I just couldn't manage having more than one planner. Now I do have two Classic planners that I mainly use. So I have this one. This is actually the if you remember, this Crystal Vibes planner that came out last year. It's an 18-month planner. So this thing is chonky. But I have I have this one, and it's great. I love this one because it's a neutral horizontal. And so what I usually do when when the new year is starting, or, during the fall releases, when they start coming out with the happy planners for the following year, the 12-month ones, which are the ones that I usually use. What I usually do, hello, my love, is I pick out a horizontal option, and then I also pick out a vertical option, because those are the two that I usually plan in the most. So yeah, I have this one. This is one of Stephanie Fleming's favorites that I also picked for the year. Yes, my love. Oh, she's got a hold of my son's stuffed doggy, which is one of his favorite toys, and she's making doggy sounds. So anyway, hello for those of you joining in. I'm just making my way through my little live plan with me here. I'm almost done. I tend to ramble, so hope you don't mind. Okay, so yeah, as I mentioned on Friday, I have these two releases that I am just trying to keep in mind. One is actually for Allie. She is, according to Allie, and she's coming out with these gorgeous, she sells these sticker. So yeah, she sells stickers, and they come on these little sticker sheets, and so she's selling these sticker albums to hold those like loose sticker sheets, and from her shop, and from other shops that sell like loose sticker sheets like that. And then the other release that I am keeping track of is, I don't know if you can see, but it's a little pen. I buy these pens from Pen Gems that have the little, I don't know if you can see it, the little gem on top, and they have little gems in the barrel. So let me see if I actually have one. I think I have one in here. Yeah, so these are Pen Gems. Yeah, so you see me feature these in some of my spreads and pictures as well. So it's a little pen. Um, I don't know if that'll stick. These stickers are a little bit thicker than the Happy Planner stickers, so we'll see if that sticks. Anyway. Hi, Moni. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you. How are you doing? Oh, I love it that you're here, and or thank you for checking in. Moni is my we actually live not too far from each other, and we go back when, before COVID was a thing. We have our little planner meetups. We attend this group called San Diego Planner Mafia. That's the name of our local planner meetup group. So it's been a while, and I miss hanging out. And it's good to see you here. And I'm hoping things will get less crazy soon, so that we can, meet up in person. But it's good to see you here. Thank you for the badge. I so appreciate you. Okay, finishing up. So this week I have the weekend off. Woo! Get lucky like that sometimes. So it's really just free space there. So yeah, I like I said, I don't have a lot going on, so I used a big quote sticker here. I think I'm going to lie down these 3 stickers first, just so that they're in place before I put down the bigger one. But what I do know is that I really, really, really wanted to incorporate this particular, like I said, I chose the florals. She has different motifs within her sticker book, but so I chose the florals, and I really, really wanted to include this particular sticker, or at least a sticker with this design, because I just look. I mean, it's like a deep navy with these cute little yellow florals. So I knew I wanted to include that somewhere. I miss you too. I'm so glad you're doing great, and I hope all the family and everybody is good too. And I'm excited to, I'm hoping that things, open up safely soon, so that we can see each other at the planner meetups. You're going to Go Wild, or I mean, you're planning on doing Go Wild this year, right? I mean, not this year, last year. I mean, oh my God, I can't talk. Next year. So, I mean, if all goes well with that, maybe we'll see each other at Go Wild. Anybody else doing Go Wild next year? Anybody else have tickets? So for those of you who don't know, Go Wild is a planner conference, and this year, I keep saying this, it was supposed to be this year, but of course, with COVID. I'm sorry, I hope you can hear me over my daughter's toys. Yeah, it was supposed to be this year, but of course it got postponed because of COVID. But yeah, it's a planner conference here in the United States. I think it's really to me, it looks more of like a big, just like planner party. It's got that vibe, rather than like a conference, but, yeah, it's hosted all over. It's been hosted, in different places in the United States so far. And this year, I keep saying this year, next year, it is being held in Anaheim, which is not too far from where I live. It's I'm in North County, and Anaheim is in Orange County, where Disneyland is, and so of course, there's going to be a Disneyland trip in the future. I'm trying to decide if I want to include this. And yeah, so it's in Anaheim this year, pretty much in my backyard. So I do have tickets. I've had tickets since last year, when it originally went on sale. So I do plan on going, provided everything is safe and all that stuff in general. Yes, fingers crossed that everything goes well. Oh, so you heard that, Casey? Yes, that was my daughter pinging away on the xylophone there. Um, yes, Go Wild. Like I said, it moves. Like I know they had it in New Orleans. Sorry, you okay, love? She's just knocking a bunch of toys around. I do know that they had it in New Orleans in a previous year, and then another year they had it in Texas. This year they happen to have it in California. So they do move around. So, after this one here in California, I'm sure, they'll be moving it around. Um, Yes, so there will be plenty, of opportunities to go Wild for those of you who want it, closer and things like that. So anyway, yeah, so this is it. Trying to think if there's anything else that I want to add. So yeah, I have like a little mental checklist for when I'm doing my planning out. So I make sure that I have, I usually have a box here in my little side panel there if I'm planning in a vertical. And then I try to make sure I have kind of like little to-do boxes on every day of the week that I'm not working. And that I have like headings for everything. Yep, and then, my little extras there if I have like any releases that I want to keep track of. And then, of course, my work stickers, can't forget those. And then just like little flourishes all throughout. So I don't know, I might go back and add little extra embellishments. But just look at these gorgeous stickers here and the artwork. It's so fun. And yeah, so that was my little plan with me for the week. And thank you for joining me as I fumbled through it again. So I'll go ahead and, I'm gonna, take pictures and I'll post it up and I will save my live. And I'll most likely upload it to YouTube too, although I don't know how many people tend to watch a almost 50-minute plan with me. But anyway, I'll upload it to YouTube anyway, because why not? I'll probably do a little reel because I haven't done reels in a while. But I'll definitely, increase the speed for the reel, of course, because I think reels can only be 30. I don't know. I haven't done reels in a while. Have they added on the 60-second reel now, or is it still 30 seconds is the biggest or the longest reel we can do? I don't know. But yes, thank you. Thank you so much. I am pleased with how it turned out. And like I said, this week I featured the stickers from Marabou Design by Brandy Brown as kind of like a way to promote my giveaway, and also because these stickers are so gorgeous, and this is the latest release that's coming from the Happy Planner in collaboration with Marabou Design, and then there's the collaboration with Spoonful of Faith as well, which I featured last week in my spread. So yeah, these stickers should be available in your, local Joann stores if you want to go in person, or if not, they should also be available online at Joann and, on the app too. And then these will be available on the Happy Planner starting, I think, in September. So anyway, ooh, cool, yes, 60-second reel. I will keep that in mind so I don't have to... This is a fairly long video, so I don't have to cut it down as much. So anyway, thank you all again so much for joining me. I so appreciate you, and Feel free to, check this out on your own time at your leisure if you didn't get a chance to check it all out, and or not, up to you. And I will see you. Let me see. Let me make sure that I hit all the comments here again. Thank you to all of my badge supporters. I really appreciate you so much. And really, and I cannot stress this enough. I so appreciate everyone who, decides that they want to share a little bit of their, time with me. You are definitely so loved, and I really thank you so much for joining me. Yes, see you all very soon. See you next week. And yes, I'm glad you enjoyed the the accompaniment, the orchestra in the background here. Yes, I will try to do more lives, with my kids featured and everything like that, because that's real life. All right, so thank you again so much for being here with me, and I will see you all very soon. Bye. Have a great day.